You know, you got to use the big L.
Lesbians.
No, man, I ain't talking about no lesbians.
Way back in the 1980s, secret government employees dug up famous guys and ladies and made amusing genetic copies. Now the clones are sexy teens now. They're gonna make it if they try. Learning, laughing, roaring. Time to laugh, shiver, and cry. Clone. Alright, so before I even start this video, like, I really just want to let y'all know. I just want to let y'all know that I tried. I tried watching it. No, from episode 1, I could just tell, you know, because the first episode, that's the intro to the show. That the first episode is like, you know, the starter. You know, it gets you introduced to how the series may or may not progress. And in the case of the Clone High reboot, I didn't feel like dealing with that. I did not feel like dealing with it. And let's deal with it together, okay? So let's go. When it first started out, didn't like it. It felt like they had purposely unfunny jokes. You know, it kind of felt like they were kind of, you know, trying to do like a type of cute, corny type of humor. And I wasn't messing with it. I felt like it was pretty different from what they first introduced in, you know, the original, in the good Clone High, not the reboot, cancel culture PC. Like, it's stupid, bro. I feel like it's stupid. Like, it's just, I felt like the things that the original Clone High portrayed, I felt like what the new Clone High is, that's exactly what the old Clone High would have portrayed it to be. You know, oh, cancel culture. What else did they do that was just dumb? Like, oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. And before anybody's like, oh, are you a alt left right political? First of all, no, I don't do any of those things. I don't really care. I don't know, bro. I'm not at the age where I've dived and delved into politics to decide who and what I am. And personally, I don't really feel like it's an important thing in my life right now, you know. So no, I'm not about to get into all of that. But secondly, it just felt stupid in how, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, at some points in the show, well, episode 1, because like I said, I'm not watching the rest of the show. I tried episode 1. No, I'm not hate watching it. This is not Velma, and I'm not really that good at explaining, so please just bear with me. Like, a lot of the jokes in episode 1, it was just played on the fact that, oh, you know, it basically kind of just like spoofed a lot of the things that we have today. You know, they had that one thing with, you know, it was like a Walmart TikTok. I think it was called Rip Rop or something like that, Flip Flop, some shit. No, I didn't. It's not funny. It's just not funny. Like, I don't know what the aim was, but it wasn't funny. It just didn't feel right. When I was literally watching that episode, bro, I had resting bitch face, bro. I had the barbershop look. That was me the whole time watching it, bro. I chuckled like maybe twice, and that was because Scudworth is just he's such a cool, charismatic guy. I like Scudworth, bro. Probably one of the best probably one of the best moments from episode 1 that I got to see was just Scudworth being himself, bro. Scudworth and Mr. B, bro. Like, that's about it, bro. And what I didn't really like at all was like the Gandhi tease. And I know some of y'all, well, a lot of y'all said that Gandhi may or may not return in the later seasons, or he may not. I don't know. Like I said in my other Clone High video, bro, the only reason I watched Clone High, the original, to begin with, it was because of that Gandhi meme, bro.
Oh, wow. I need a minute to think about this.
And he wasn't there. They had like his head, but it wasn't really his head. It was like a turkey on a fire hydrant, and Abe made a joke about it, and it just wasn't fucking funny, bro. It's not funny to me. It's not funny. And another thing that I felt like they did was just kind of like, I don't know. I don't even know the right word. I don't know if it was weird. I don't know if it was off-putting, but they kind of played into the fact that, you know, in today's modern, you know, age society, the whole gothic, emo, alt, punk image is just like cool now. So I felt like what they did was they made Joan like the cool character now, and like, you know, she's the popular person, and Cleo is just fucking lame. And while I don't necessarily care for Cleo, I felt like that was just like kind of corny, because like I said, too much awareness, bro. Like they were just too aware of like what's new nowadays. My voice kind of cracked. They were too aware of what's new like nowadays, and they kind of just wanted to push that into Clone High. And I felt like that's not what the original was. I don't feel like It didn't really have the MTV flair. It didn't really have that early 2000s flair that it once had, because spoiler alert, it's made in 2023, 2022, and it's just so much different, you know, from back then. And they could have kept this in the vault, bro. They could have kept it locked up in Davy Jones' locker at the bottom of the sea, the bottom of the ocean, because guess what? I know that I speak for a lot of people when I say this reboot is, at least episode 1 was just not funny. I didn't really like it. They switched too many things around. Hey, I don't particularly care for it, you know. And I also me and my friend were kind of talking about it, because I was like, maybe I might watch it. But apparently Cleo is, you know, she's lesbian now. I don't really particularly care for, you know, her being a lesbian as well. Not in like a rude, disrespectful type of way, but it's more so like, hey, that's cool, you know. Like, you know, the episode of SpongeBob, I'm a lesbian, he's a lesbian, she's a lesbian, we're all lesbian, you know. So like, I don't really care, bro. Like, that's cool, I guess. But it's just, it's just too much awareness, bro. Too much awareness about the things that are happening nowadays, you know. And they included that in, you know, I feel like episode 1, and it wasn't, I don't know what the intention was. It wasn't funny. It just wasn't funny to me, you know. Oh, flip flop, ha, hey, it's fake TikTok, ha, ha. That's not funny at all to me, bro. Like, no. And also, I don't know, as soon as I heard Cleo's voice actor, bro, I don't know, it just was different. I don't know if the voice actor decided not to come back. And if she didn't, bless her heart, because I do not blame her, bro. I wouldn't want to come back to the fucking show that is Clone High episode 1 of the reboot, because guess what? First of all, I'm not watching the rest of it. Second of all, no. There were points, like, I almost dropped it too. Like, but towards the end of the episode, I almost dropped it because Abe was just, and it's like, I'm not even upset at the fact that, you know, he was being, what you call it? I don't even know the right word, bro. Like, politically incorrect. I don't know if you want to call it, like, he was being edgy, cancel culture. I don't know, bro. Like, it was just stupid to me, bro. Like, I couldn't get with that at all. And also, I don't know why there was so much blood in episode 1, bro. Like, that's not funny to me either. Like, I don't really get it. I don't know. It just felt like they tried to use a formula that worked back then in the early 2000s for some things, you know, that for the recent reboot, and it just didn't work. I feel like because early 2000s, like, you kind of expected that from that time, but then it's just like, as time moves on forward, how are you going to change it? How are you going to switch it up? And I don't feel like they did I don't really feel like they did a good job at all of, you know, making it they have that special flair that it once had. So I'm calling it a fail. I'm not watching I'm not watching any of the other episodes. I tapped out, bro. I tapped out after Abe. I really can't even remember what he said or what he really did, but it just made me cringe, bro. I cringed. So yeah, there y'all go. I watched episode 1. You got your wish. You got your 3 wishes? Like I'm a genie, nigga. I granted at least 3 of them bitches by watching episode 1 of Clone High, the reboot. So I hope y'all are happy, because I'm not. So yeah. Also, I'm not really too fond of the new intro as well. I mean, I think they used the same band from before, but it just nah. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. You know, if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm posting. And until next time, y'all recommend me some more shows to watch that are good or trash, because I'm open to anything. And yeah, so I'm gonna go. I love y'all. Be safe. Stay cool too, because it's been record heat. You know, high records of heat, highest heats it's been hot. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Love y'all. Bye. Peace.
So now I draw the line to live another journey, 'cause even though